Hi everyone, I'm Michelle Alva and I'm going to talk today about how important it is to love ourselves and go through our challenges with a lot of love instead of being hard on ourselves or persecuting ourselves or just saying mean things to ourselves, and the difference with doing both and why we would want to do one and the other. And so I used to be really hard on myself. I used to be hypercritical of myself. And that's part of the reason why I deliver such a kick-ass approach to healing, because I wanted to make sure that I study the science of healing, I study the many different ways of healing, and then to discover what is the most effective, what really works. And a part of it is learning how to love yourself, how to really be there for yourself and be your own best friend and not rely on other people to comfort you, for you to really know what does it mean to truly accept and have compassion and kindness for yourself. And what I have learned is that we can live our lives constantly thinking that we need to learn something else and something else and something else, or we can just surrender and realize that we were created on purpose by a powerful creator that made us so beautifully, divinely whole and complete. And so I used to be on this journey of healing, learning all these healing approaches. And then I don't remember exactly who the teacher was, but the whole point of it was realizing that you're already perfect, divine, and whole and complete. And if we could go from this perspective that everything is just a mindset, then we could shift our mindset to believing that we are strengthening ourselves every single day and just learning new ways of being more loving to ourselves. And the way that we treat ourselves is how we're going to treat everybody else. And so if we can work from the inside out, we actually can impact people so much more in a positive way. And recently, I had a client who is a coach who scheduled with me a session on Zoom, and she doesn't live here. And I did not put her down for my Monday appointment that she had booked with me, and she already paid me in advance. And for whatever reason, I did not have the organization skills to put her in my schedule, and I missed the appointment with her. And then I rescheduled with her for Thursday morning, which I told myself that I really don't want to see clients until after 10 a.m. because I have my own rituals that I do, things that I love to do in the morning for me. And I'm choosing to live my life as a queen and have enough time and more than enough time for myself. And I cheated on myself by telling this woman that I could schedule her at 8:30 in the morning. And I missed the appointment with her at 8:30 in the morning, and I overextended myself where my body didn't really want to do that, but the people pleaser in me wanted to accommodate this person. And so I reflected afterwards because I felt terrible that this person wasn't able to work with me. And instead of me being mean to myself and persecuting myself, which is what I would have done in the past and not learned anything, I would have just reinforced being hard on myself. I reflected on it and I said, thank you, God, for this happening to me. Thank you, Creator. Thank you, Source. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I gave a lot of gratitude. And I said to myself, what could I do to be more organized? How could I be more organized so that this doesn't ever happen again? This has never happened to me in all the 26 years that I've been working. But I do notice that I'm getting more emails and calls and people that want to schedule with me from many different ways through my YouTube channel, my Calendly link, Instagram, Facebook, and some of the people I don't even, if I don't check, I'm not going to know about them. And the other thing is, I'm realizing that I get to hire someone to look at my business and help me with organizing my business. And I'm really grateful. I'm going to be working with Ernesto Mandowski. I'm going to put his information down below. And I'm still in search of my virtual assistant and getting organized with making that a priority. And it's okay. I'm so blessed that I have so much abundance of clients, abundance of magnetism that people want to work with me. But at the same time, if I'm really going to live this life and step it up in my ability to deliver the best version of my services, I get to reflect and tell myself, how can I be more organized? Who can I hire? How would I like my business to be running? So the past week, I have been embodying the feeling that I have more than enough time, that I'm having so much fun, and having so many clients that are so happy with the ways in which I offer my services. And I have to say, I've had an amazing week. And I just want to share this with you because I am not perfect in the sense of everything is coordinated and everything, we're all human. But at the same time, I take responsibility, I take ownership, and I get to grow. I get to appreciate these things that have happened, and I don't have to persecute myself. I don't have to be hard on myself. And I don't want people also that watch my videos to think that I'm perfect all the time, that I'm happy all the time. This is not true. Sometimes in my life, I definitely feel I'm really good at bouncing back. I have a lot of emotional resilience. And yes, sometimes I take things personally, and then I'm like, wait a minute, that person's doing the best they can. So I have inside me my inner coach that guides me back to love. But yes, I go through heartaches. I go through losses. Sometimes I get frustrated at certain things that I wish I would have known better, because I feel we know everything that, but sometimes I just, mess myself up. And then I'd be grateful because that's teaching me about what that feels like. And I care so much about humanity that I wish for you to see that I have things that I'm working on too. And I hope somehow that helps you, because I see how many of us are self-loathing or self-critical, and we could be having these amazing, delicious, intimate conversations and relationships. I'm single right now, and I want to believe that there's a man that is going to be on this planet already here, who's going to love being totally connected to his shit, to be vulnerable with me and be okay that he's not perfect either, and not want to yell at me because he's so hard on himself and he doesn't know how to love himself. So this is something that, if anything, as I prepare myself for an amazing future partner, I think that's also a motivator for me to really prioritize myself in my life and appreciate myself and not have to be so hard on myself. And it's okay if I was disorganized in the past. It's okay if I forgot to book my client. I don't have to hate on myself, but I get to learn how to be more organized. I get to turn that shit into fertilizer to grow, and SHIT stands for strength and heal, imagine something new and thrive. So let me know how this video benefit you. I would love to know how my vulnerable share affects you. I know we're all one, and this is what I wish to bring more, is the authentic conversations as I accept myself more every day and love myself more every day and realize that I'm enough today, how that inner joy radiates out, and I'm able to share from this place, because so many people I know can benefit from cutting some slack on themselves and just letting stuff just let go, and remember that you're so awesome because you're here. We were all created by our Creator, and what if we could just celebrate more where we are at, and for that to be enough for today, and take a break from all that self-help, self-development, and just have more fun. So I want to put some music on a little and just enjoy this time that I have for myself. I'm sending you so much love. Reach out to me if you want to learn more about the Alpha Method, Activate Love, Vibrate Abundance. Come to one of my live events. I'm teaching Tantra Massage, offering some awesome aligned to soul sound experiences. I love singing. I love sound healing. I love getting you to vibrate, getting you to connect to your sexuality, your heart, your soul, all of it. This is my wish for everyone. Let me know how this video benefit you. Let's keep it real.